Hello everyone. In this video I want to show how to play on 9x9. I had this idea because I played against a beginner with 3-stone handicap, and so I wanted to make this video to show how to play with a handicap and also against handicap. Now this program is iDrawin, which is free for Windows. It starts off by 5 handicap, which is really a lot, and it's pretty much impossible to lose at that level. But now I'm at 17 Q, which is 3 stones, and I believe it goes up to 6 dan, something like that. So yeah. Anyway, how to play with 3 stones. Well, there's a principle in Go that says that you have to stay connected, because if your stones aren't connected, then they will get attacked, and you'll quickly have multiple groups that you need to take care of. So I don't really like this move by white. I think it's better to split one of the sides, or maybe touch one of the stones to pressure my stones, and in that way be able to get something complicated going on here and split my groups. Because when he plays like this, I could take the side, but that won't be good, because then white will maybe play something like over here, and suddenly this stone is in danger, and I try to save this stone, then this stone is in danger. So what's best to do here is to just connect my stones. But remember that on a bigger board, just connecting isn't always good, because it can be seen as slow. Because if you just connect, then your opponent will get territory. But especially on this small board, connecting is really important, and if you just connect, then there's no way for white to get enough points. So I just connect here, and he plays over there. Now he's took some points, and he's threatening this upper right stone. So I'm just going to connect it. I'm just going to answer really passively. This was just a small extension, and there's really nothing special here, just finishing up the end game. And yeah, so I will pass, and I won by 17 points. And white didn't really play well. What they should have done was to split my groups, but after move 1, actually, there's no hope for white, because I just connected. So as long as you just connect your stones, it's really impossible for white to have a chance of beating you. So I just wanted to show that. Okay, so now I'm actually in another program. iDrawin really isn't that strong. I think at best it's 5Q in even games. So, and also it didn't really play that well in that game I just did. So I thought I'd played against Many Faces of Go version 12. It says it's 3 dan on even game. It's 3 dan, and it may actually be a bit stronger, but it depends on your computer, I think, how good it is. But I will play against it to show another example of how to play with 3 stones against a stronger opponent. So see, it takes some time to answer this program. It's a lot of calculations. So let's see where it plays. I think it should touch one of the stones or play in between, maybe a shoulder hit somewhere. to make things complicated, taking the corner just won't be good, like Arjun did. But my plan is to just stay connected, and I already have 3 corners, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so it plays this move, which is good. It forces a response in the corner. Now, there are several ways of answering this. This is called a shoulder hit, and it's almost as severe as directly touching the stone from one of its sides. You almost always would want to answer this move. If not, then white will get another move here, and you need to answer that one not to die, and white can get several forcing moves. So you would want to answer this, but the question is how. The normal way is to either push up or down. One of these ways. And normally what white does is to push along. So if I play here, white will probably play up. And then I can connect to this one under. And then I would have just one problem to worry about, which is this upper right stone. So I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, I'm just going to play here. And we'll see what white does. White needs to create something complicated here. Maybe we'll touch this, or we'll see. Maybe here. White wants to split my groups, but as long as I just focus on connecting and aren't greedy, this won't be a problem. It's taking a lot of time. Okay. I could just connect up. I actually think that should be better than connecting under. Because then everything here is safe, and I just had this don't to worry about. If I play here and he plays down, then yeah, there really isn't any problem either way. I just play here. Now white's only hope is to really to kill this stone. So yeah. It's taking a lot of time. It's not really doing any better than Nigerian. Well, it's I guess a little bit, because at least it tried to do something here. But it's just not possible against 3 stones on a 9x9 board to really do a whole lot. The opponent needs to make big mistakes. So I'm just going... Okay, he played there. He can't cut me here. If he plays there, then I'll just Atari and I will connect. So I just want to connect to this stone over here. I'm not going to be greedy and to play in the upper left, even though it looks like the biggest area of the board, because white will split and I will have 2 problems. So I will play here to connect to this stone. Just don't want any problems. It's probably not the best move. Probably better to just answer this attachment actually. But yeah, white's plan is to kill something. I don't have to be greedy. And we'll see where white plays. It might actually resign pretty soon, because the computer is pretty strong actually, and can see that there's not much hope, or there is no hope. Okay, so now it wants to split this down. And I will just connect under here. He can't cut because I will play here, which is Atari. He will go up and then I can capture the cutting stone if he cuts. And I don't care if he gets all of this territory because I still have a lot more. So we'll see. Probably we'll play here or cut. Probably we'll just cut to hope for something. Okay, that's Atari. It will probably resign pretty soon. Okay. Okay, so it just wants this territory, but it's not enough really. I can play here, which put this in Atari, and he can't escape because he'll play here, he'll play there, not play down. Then he will cut, and I can just take it, so it's nothing. Or I can just play it really simple. Just really simple. I don't want to play reading moves. Just to show that winning with 3 stones really isn't that hard. And this isn't a weak opponent either, it's 3 done. Okay, and this he will... Yeah, he has this move. I'll go out and he can capture this stone. So I have to connect here. And I will play here to threaten to jump in. And now there's no cut anymore. Because if he cuts, I can just kill it. Yeah, it's hoping I will play here, and it will play there, I will take, and it will go down, and these two are dead. So I'll just play this move. And I have way more liberties than this on this, just 2 liberties, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's nothing there for white. It should resign. I'm surprised it hasn't resigned already. It's this program usually resigns pretty quick if it sees that there's no hope. That's Atari. I will just take the stone. He has to protect his territory, or else I will ruin everything. So it's pretty much sent. He could play here, but then I will just connect, and if he plays here, then there's tons of cuts, so we can't really do that. He has to play here. And if I connect, he can connect. And he has this little territory, which isn't enough. And I can still go in over on this side. So he will probably play here or here. Connect these cuts. Okay. I have this move now. He didn't really protect the cut, so this is Atari. If I play E7, he will go up and I have double Atari. And I can capture these 2 stones. But yeah, I'll do that. Actually, I think I can capture this entire thing here. If he goes up, I play a tower this. He goes down, a tower again, and he connects, and I can play here and at c5, and this entire area is mine. He can't allow that, so he will play there, and I will just take this stone. And these two stones at g8 and h8 are now dead. Yeah. Okay, so it resigns. So all I did was connect my stones and didn't really worry about territory. I let white have the ring, and he just got in a big mess because, I mean, white has to do something. He can't play normally and expect to win. He has to create complications, but as long as you play solidly, there's really isn't anything white can do on such a small board with a large handicap. Okay, so let's try to play as white. Let's see what we can do. This is against Arguin again, because Arguin is weaker than Many Faces of Go version 12. So there's a possibility to win against 3 stones, while Many Faces of Go is 3 down, so it's not really possible to win against a handicap. This is possible, so I'm wondering where to play. If I take this corner, then he will just connect either one of these points here, or maybe even 4-4, which kind of protects or connects everything. So I can't do that. I can try to split, which is probably the most aggressive way, or attaching is the most aggressive way, but I think it's difficult. Splitting is probably the easiest. If I play in the middle and he takes the last corner, I think that would be good for me, because I will play in either direction. It doesn't really matter. The board is symmetrical, but let's say I play up and he has the corner, and then it's his move, and he has 2 corners to worry about. So if he plays here, I can attack the other corner, or plays there, I can attack this corner, even though he can connect under, which is a technique, but it's not a technique that is in favor of black. It's something that you should only use if you really have to. But anyway, that's a lot about that. I think playing in the middle is a bit hopeful, but it works against beginners because they will often play the corner, I believe. But if they just connect one of the sides, it's impossible for white, because if I split one, he will just save. So I will play a direct attachment for maximum offense. And he ignores. Usually one will want to respond to an attachment, because now if I get this move, it's really hurting the corner. But what I believe the computer is thinking here is that he can just give up the corner and still win, which is true, because he already has so many stones on the board. So I will maybe play here to force a response over here as well, to make things a bit more complicated. I will do that. Okay. It's difficult. If I just extend, then he's kind of forcing me to eat this stone, but he will get everything else. So we can't really do that. Crosscut seems like the most complicated thing to do, so I will try it. I have to answer it. I can play here, which is center. He will connect, and maybe I can attack this stone. If I cut here, he will go out, I will play up, and he will capture these two, so that doesn't work. I have to play here. I want to get an attack on both of these. I can play here. I can play here with the center, and I fix my cut. He will go up. And can I play here? To try to kill this entire thing. But the thing is, he still has this move, so I have to get there first in order for him not to kill these two stones. So that doesn't seem possible. Let's make things more complicated. Okay, that's not good for me. He's playing really defensive. Let's fix. Yeah, that's that's not a good move. I can just connect here and I can play this. Okay, if I go down, he can play here. I don't think he can live. Don't think he can live. I'm sorry, this is a bit hard to explain. It's really a reading game for white. Just like I played now, is I don't play the most obvious moves. Probably my instincts earlier was to save these two stones, but it's just not good because it's too simple. You have to create complications to win against such a large handicap. So now I'm able to kill both of these corners, largely due to this mistake, which was really strange. Maybe he was worried about this entire group, or maybe I don't know. It's not a good move. I can just connect and play here, there. If I play here, there's a ko. If he doesn't answer, I can play here, which is Atari, and there's a ko. But I can play under. He will connect, and I'm connected. But it's not that big. It's bigger to play on the top. Actually, the ko is pretty big if I take the stone, because then it's center to kill these two stones. But playing down is also center, so. And I will take, and then he's safe, so it's not that big after all. We'll play here. And then play the ko. And do I have code threats? I have this. And don't really have any code threats. He has this or this. But this is pretty big. Now I have to be a bit careful, because I don't have any eyes either. But yeah, this is sent to Atari, and I can just go down, and he really doesn't have many liberties going on here. So yeah, it's no problem. I believe I can just play here. That doesn't work. That's nothing. Oops. And I can just pass. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's 1 by 25, and antivirus. And I guess what I did to win was to create complications. Obviously, won't always work. It's difficult to play against 3 stones, and yeah, you just have to try to attach to things and split things. You know, attack something, try to kill something. And that's really the only way for white to win. So yeah, but the biggest mistake was this strange move. It would be a lot more difficult if he hadn't played that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This was iDream. It's free for Windows and it's also on the iPad. I haven't tried the iPad version, but it's supposedly a bit stronger. But anyway, I recommend this for beginners. I remember I used it myself, so yeah, it's a good way to learn a game. I believe it's 5Q or 6Q strong. So once you go above that, you are playing against the handicap, and at that point, it's not really that useful anymore, since you are hoping for the opponent to make a mistake. But I guess it's good reading as well, or it's just a way to pass time. So yeah, one thing I don't really like about this software is that there doesn't seem to be a way to look at the game. Like there's no way to look at the game. It would be nice to go to back to the start of the game and to look through it and review the game, to see if I could have done things differently, but I don't think there's a way. So it's a good idea to get a proper editor, where you can review your games and play against stronger opponents as well, or stronger bots, or simply just play online. One more thing here. I just played a quick game just to show you guys something. Let's say I lost. Here I lost by 1 point. Now you can actually cheat in this game. So even if I lost, then normally I should go down to 1Q from 1 down, but you can actually continue to play. So I can play here and play here, play here, play here, play here, and pass again. And now I won by a lot. And if I play again, then I go up in rank. So it's a way to cheat. So if you just want to go up, you can cheat like that.